and welcome to the first episode of my podcast, Creations by Jacinda. A little bit about myself. I am a Scorpio. I live in Massachusetts. I'm a true crimes fan. Love anything by James Patterson. Love Sons of Anarchy. Um, any type of crime shows, I'm on it. Um, I am going to be doing different topics every week, from personal to emotional, physical, budgeting, true crimes. Like we're gonna talk about everything. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping you guys are gonna keep tuning in to see what the new topics are. I wanted to come on today. It's the last Monday of October before November starts, and we've had a rough year for a lot of us. And now with the shutdown of food stamps, we're gonna talk about it today. I don't understand it. You guys could have shut down any time you guys wanted to. You guys pick the holidays to want to shut down. And yes, if some people have jobs where they can, manage it. But what about the kids who don't? What about the elderly who can't afford it? Who's gonna help them? Yes, there's food banks, but food banks are not gonna always be there to help you. I think it's very hard to cut off food stamps. The government's doing this because they're bickering back and forth with each other. Like, you guys are not the ones that are struggling. You guys are not the ones that are stressed. It's going to be us trying to figure out how to feed our families, how to feed our parents, our grandparents. Like, something needs to be in place to where you guys can't keep pulling strings and being able to be like, oh yeah, so we're going to cut this week and we're going to cut that next week. Y'all need to stop doing that because it's not fair. It's not right. It's not right at all. I also want to talk about depression because I suffer from really, really, really bad depression. And I have been isolating myself since the beginning of August. I've gone out twice for a family event. One was a friend of mine, it was her birthday, who passed away. The second was my cousin's baby shower. Other than that, I've been literally in my house, nowhere to go, because I don't want to be outside. And I don't have the support that I want or need to be able to do all that. I have people around me, yes, I do. But when I get in my moods, I'll shut the phone off. I'll shut the world off. And I did that literally for 3 weeks. I had my phone completely turned off. And the reason why this topic is um, close to me, and for me, it's very hard. It took me literally 3 months to snap out of it. I would try to go outside. I'd have panic attacks. I'd literally walk down the stairs. I'm on the third floor. I'd walk down, get to my porch, and be like, oh, nope, going back upstairs. This is one of the biggest reasons why I started doing social media, posting every day, so it would give me an outlet to move forward, to have people talk to me, to have people say, hey, I'm going through the same thing. This is what worked for me. This is what's worked for, for this person that I know. It's all about communication. And the biggest thing is not being scared. For me, I don't like people knowing my business. So when I go through my depression, I don't want to tell nobody I'm depressed. I don't want to tell nobody what's going on with me. So I tend to shut the world up, and it's hard because I don't have that everyday connection for somebody to be like, no, 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 snap out of it. No, 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 snap out of it. I have family, I have friends. But when I go through my little things, I'll be like, hey, I'm just having a bad day. I'll call you when I call you. And they're like, okay. But then I don't snap out of it. And it takes me months to come back to reality. And I'm coming back slowly. The past couple of days, I've been feeling really, really good, really upbeat, really, I've gone outside a couple more times. I've gone back to work, which is a blessing. Um, so yeah, it's just, being able to talk to somebody, and there's nothing wrong with being depressed. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not that, anything or any person did something wrong. No, I just needed to shut myself down, regroup, and come back, come back up. I mean, other than that, it's been good. I have read a couple new books by James Patterson. I binge watched Sons of Anarchy twice, one of my favorite shows. I have been keeping up with the media, and some of the crime stories that are happening and that's going on, and it makes you more not want to be outside in the world with everything that's going on. You got people disappearing, you got, kids being murdered. It's like, what are we doing with ourselves? Like, is the world that bad that you would turn your life that? But like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of, talking about budgeting, talking about, everyday life. I'm going to try to get on here at least twice a week and post something, talk about something. I'm actually in the process of doing a creepy murder mystery that is unsolved here in Massachusetts that I just found out about, and it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Hope you guys stay tuned. I'm also going to be doing a Q&A. I'm going to figure out some questions or put a post on either my TikTok or Instagram, to have you guys ask me questions and I'll read them and answer them for you guys. Or I'm just going to do like, a random one, just write down like 20 or so questions and just read them out loud and answer them for you guys. So stay tuned for next week. We're going to dive in to the world of Scorpios. That is going to be the biggest topic. So I'm hoping on Sunday, which will be November 2nd, we're going to post a new one. And we're going to talk all about the world of November Scorpios. The ins, the outs, the good, the bad, the pros and the cons. So till then, love you guys and be safe.